For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Panther 80. Panther Street, Panther Street. 60 Eagles, 6, Mustang 19.
Looking to throw right away. Cut for big yards on the right side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Henry gets it here to start the drive. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Running once more with Henry. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season.
Ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Henry with the first and still going. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 9. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Get up! Cowboy 80!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 tempo.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42.
Come on, check, hurt, 70. Ready.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready, Franco with Cougar 19. Ready.
This is Walker on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Let's go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Check smash, check smash.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Walker gets the pitch. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
On the double.
Back now for the 2nd quarter. And the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Cowboy. Ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter quarterback instinct there.
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Ward off the play fake. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
18 Cardinals, 79, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Ward's going to throw it. That's on target. Puka Nacua. Racing down the left side. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown! And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 16.
The throw. Here's Milrow. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Rams going nickel here on third down.
Ready? Hawk 7, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
To the air on third and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ready?
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Cougar 9, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 19 Lions. Go.
Trying for it with Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
Trying down the middle with Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Now here he goes on the boot. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ward now. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
79 Bronx. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 70 range. 19 tight. 19 tight. Dragon 60. Shot 60. Shot 60.
From the gun, Milrow. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Lions.
The drive begins with Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Off the play fake, here's Ward. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Turning to Henry on third. Shoves him off. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Blowing out on first down. Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Cougar 19. 60 Bearcats. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Now Ward. Complete out to the right. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Third and a lone yard coming up. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First and 10 from the 32.
No! Here we go.
Another carry for him. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get some late points and the lead.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is second and inches.
18 Rattler. Cut 19.
Will Rowe from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now they have third and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Ready.
Third and short, it's Milroe. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Come on. Set. Hawks.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
The tight end in motion now. The give here on 2nd. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, ready.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Steady.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot for the end zone. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely...
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get it! Rambo 80!
Design bootleg here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Third down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there.
18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go.
First and 10 here. Ward sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 21.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Broncos. Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 light. Ready.
Milrow looking to throw. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Rams will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Yeah, it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down.
Get it.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Andre Schmitz lining this one up. from the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends the lead to 20.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Ready? Cowboy 80, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, go.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
On the ball now.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, check that, street. Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer, 65 cap.
To the air, Milroe. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Broncos. Mustang 19. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. Oh, he put some heat on this deep bump. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That one goes for 31 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st down throw here from Milroe. He's trying to go deep again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Rams are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Ward off the play fake. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready. Panthers 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
Dive play straight ahead. And he cuts it back right. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Rams up by a couple of scores as we look ahead to the 4th. And Brock, they are in control of that football.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run now on 2nd down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready.
Ford's going to throw here on 3rd. Flushed out of the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Rams put up even more points in a win. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran about the Lux Mesa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. 60. Ready.
Running with Walker again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Come on. Set.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Drawing up the design keeper. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Panther 11. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Big gain, has him across the 40. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better.
Yeah, right there. That is why teams will draft tight ends and take them really high in the draft, especially when they can be game changers after the catch. That was just a dynamic effort.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And And the Seahawks still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Seahawks, 28.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
On the set.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Defense sent him packing back to their own side last play. Time to build on that with 2nd down. Here's the backup. First throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands. Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Ready.
4th down, here's Ward. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
First play is a design run. He has room past the 25. It's a race down the right side. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drop the lead back to 13. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Bronco switch.
Sending him on the dive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on.
They give it to him again. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd down.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's pretty good reaction time, Kate, right there from that defense. The flow to get to the edge and cut off that toss play. What could have been a big gain is kept to minimal yardage.
lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. Back.
Running back sent in motion left.
Ready.
They give here to the motion man. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
First down. It's a gain of 3. And the Rams first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yes. Ready.
They're going to pass it here. Look at that power, deep left side. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Okay, ready.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Ward. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Dragon 60.
On fourth down, Ward. Going all the way to the end zone here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.